You know, today's date is 2/23/22. Hoping the waves would be bigger than this, so I took a chance on coming over here. See if I can get some biggies, but maybe a little disappointing on the size of the waves. Had some winds last night. Hope you whip them up, but you saw my videos from 2/18/22. I'm afraid the ones from then would score many more points than today's. So I think today's visit will not be a real celebrity. However, just for the record, the last time I was here was on 12/26/20. I know somebody turned 80 years old that day. One of our priests named Stephanie Shoemaker turned 80 that day. So I'm afraid the waves today will be a disappointing. When I was here back on 2/18/22, I was at the other beach. I couldn't come here. It was just so nasty. It was too windy, it was rain and everything. So here I am, not raining, not too windy. I don't expect to get too much in the way of big waves today, I hate to say. You can see they're all coming from different directions, which spices up a lot. You know, 4 years ago, back in 2018, I was practically here so much, I practically camped here. In January, February, March, and April of 2018, I practically lived here, not just came here to videotape. But all of 2021, I wasn't here once. I could have been here on November 12th, 21, but there was a threat of thunder that day. In fact, I heard a rumble. And of course, we had thunder the day after that. A lot of videos made of thunder on that day. Oh yeah, from Billy St. Pete, Amy Appleby, Paul Taschereau when he was out storm chasing, and Tom Bensenhover, and even myself. Although they scored more points on the thunder than I have. In fact, that was the last thunder we had was November 13th of last year. Of course, 2021 was a subpar year, like many of the years, and then with the number one, they were all subpar, starting with 1971 onward. Although 1991 and 2011 were on the top of the list. The best peace storm of 2021 was September 28th, right on Scott McPartland's birthday. Yeah, that one had a couple good thunderclaps. July of last year really sucked, and my sister Sarah was hospitalized and had this god-awful mental delusion, which actually sent me to the edge of the cliff a few times. So hopefully that was only then, and this will never recur again. My T-storm season, T-storm appetite was at rock bottom much of last summer, especially July and early August. So hopefully this year I'll regain my T-storm appetite, which is something that's been lacking. Again, my T-storm YouTube buddies, I'm sorry the size of the waves are not as big as I hoped they'd be. Well, always another time. So whatever waves I videotape today, I don't expect to send it out by a YouTube link like I did with my February 18 video. Even if I did, it won't do much good because people just do the eat my woer regime and not look at it despite repeated resendings. And we all know that. Story of my life. People I send them videos and they don't look at them just for the fun of it. I don't expect to send this one by YouTube link because the waves are not that big. Sorry to say, my YouTube buddies. Maybe next time, whatever that will be. Yeah, February 18th, I got some really good stuff. I tell you, I'm impressed. Look back at 2020, December 1st, boy, I really got some winners here. And the other two beaches also. And then I was here on Christmas Day in 2020 and also got some nice shots. And then I was here the day after Christmas, 12/26/20. That was my last time here until January 17th of this year. Well, that was the day I went over that horrible causeway, littered with big rocks and everything. You know, I should have come here on January 17th with a low tide. It would have made a big difference. Yeah, the waves are really not that big, man. I'm sorry. It's really neat seeing when they go in different directions. See, the waves are coming this way, others are going that way. That's what really spices it up a lot when they come here. Oh man, I'm gonna be careful. Other people may be singing up here. The RSAs, I got screwed up by them on this date in 1973, 1982, and 1990. Well, enjoy whatever waves I can get here. They're certainly not going to be 10 feet high. It's supposed to be that high, but not here. Well, at least not that I'm here. And of course, we're expecting more snow in 2 days. Hoping we get like 10, 15, 20 inches of fluffy snow, but instead we're expecting to get 5 or 6 inches and then go over to the messy mix, which I hate. So, once in a while we get some nice waves. It's really neat when they go in different directions here. I know, I like that, boy. Oh yeah, that's nice when that does that. Like bumper cars. Almost 9 minutes in this recording. I'll probably make this my only clip. I put fresh new batteries in the camcorder, like I'm supposed to. I wish I was here back on February 18th, but the weather was just so awful. It was too windy and too wet. I just couldn't come here. Besides, the causeway here was all sealed off. Of course, I have to cut down my cutting here, cutting and coming down here anyway, unless the waves are really big, because in addition to people not wanting to watch my videos, the gas price is supposed to skyrocket this year. We could see $5 a gallon gas prices by Memorial Day, I heard. Or higher. My car only gets 15-20 miles per gallon. You know, it's a 2006 model. Yeah, nice waves here. They're not big, but they're nice. Good for swimming. That is, if you don't mind the 43-degree water temperature. I expect this to be the only video. I don't think it'll be that big as the other beach I was at last Friday, February 18th. Right here. Hope the answer's no, besides me, of course. Yeah, I may or may not go over there today. We'll see. It's starting to clear up. That's it. Got it on Zoom, I hope. Again, back on Friday, February 18th, got some really nice waves, you know, standing out in the rain and wind. Especially 5 minutes into that video, I got some real doozies. Even my good friend Tom Bensenhover nicely commented on that. Bless him, man, bless him. Yeah, I met Tom 14 years ago, back in 2008 this time. You know, he and I still keep in good touch. Of course, my other T-Strong buddies, with the exception of a few, like Oral Carter and Jason Sellen, they all jumped ship on me. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The sound of the waves is even better than just the sights only. I know, like I said in my February 18 video, Jason Sell and I were constantly exchanging emails and YouTube video comments almost every day back in 2018, 2019, and even 2020. But lately, he somehow abandoned me. Why, I don't know, but he has. I mean, we're both interested in coin collecting and T-storms, and he loved my videotaping the waves here. Suddenly, someone did the disappearing act on me, and that was him. Of course, he lives in Raytown, Missouri, where he gets 55 T-storm days a year. Any good news about that, he does still upload T-Storm videos. Looking forward to seeing his videos, no matter how much he's abandoned me. Wow. Okay, I'm almost 14 minutes in the video. See if we can get that over there. So neat to see when they come in different directions. Like the waves, like me, don't know where they're coming or going. Wind shift. West. Days we're expecting heavy snow here, and I would rather have 20 inches of fluffy snow than 6 inches of that paper mache gooey spray foam kind. Remember back on February 2nd, I did a nice demonstration video on YouTube on what tools I use to make snow shoveling easier. The purpose of that video was to get everybody to do what I do and make snow shoveling easier, so they don't have sore muscles, sore backs, and sore emi-woreries too. You know, emi-wore, you know, everybody knows what that means. I've been talking about it for the last 3 years. Oh, yeah, nice waves. Really neat. They're coming from that way, and they're coming from right angles. You know, that's just so neat. 16 minutes of the recording. So I can come over here and not have the wind blowing the mic from the camcorder. That would also make a big difference. In fact, that's what happened when I was here on 12-120. Big waves, beautiful sound, and no wind. That's why that video I did was a real prize winner. That's why I like to stand by this old podium here to shield out the pain in the ass wind. Maybe that's why they built it back in 1749. Although YouTube and camcorders didn't exist in 1749. At least gas was cheap back in 1749. Damn, 17 minutes of recording. Give another few minutes, see how I do. Just want to check something. Sorry for the jiggling. Yeah, just want to make sure that the waves are okay today. They're not huge, but they're pretty. Nice sounds if you can hear them. This will probably be my only spot. I don't think they're going to be that big at the other beach, Dragon Head Beach, where I was back on February 18th. Boy, I got some real doozies there. Alright, well, of course we were all in the waves as always, so. I try to make the video as exciting as possible. Time is now 6:30 a.m. on this 2/23/22. Of course, tomorrow marks the 37th anniversary of the day I flew down to Ixtapa, Mexico. A trip I know I'll never forget. It was on 2/24/85. A trip I will never forget. I can't believe 37 years already. Boggles my mind. Some beautiful waves down there too. Further on the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, well, I can really do that over there. Alright, well. One more time, and I think I'm going to shove off. Yeah, the battery light's on, but that's okay. No problem. Yeah, right, the battery light comes on, and then that's when you get the real big waves. Yeah, February 18th was the real winner of the day for big waves. Afraid the ones today don't come anywhere close of winning the Emmy Winter Prize on that one. but there's always another time. 20 minutes of recording now. It's almost time to knock it off. Anybody else here? Have to be careful because I have to walk back to my parked car. Alright, I think that's all for now. We're going to stop. Okay.